Hello everyone, my name is Bennetta Avaga and I'll be taking you through my leadership development plan which highlights my growth as a leader, the lessons I've learned and actionable goals in the nearest future. So, leadership, in my opinion, is not about holding a title or being at the front of every project. It's about serving others, understanding yourself, and continuously improving. My journey started here officially at Ashesi University, where I've come to grow through the academic life, which has been hectic and stressful since day one, leadership roles, and class reflections as well. I hope at the end of this video is evident how my plan integrates key learning from the leadership four course and other previous leadership models as well. I will share my leadership narrative, my SWOT analysis, and an action plan for growth. And I hope together these components will reflect my evolution as a leader who is grounded in servant leadership and the spirit of Ubuntu. Okay, to begin with, I conducted a SWOT analysis to reflect on my strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. So, for my strengths, I have developed emotional intelligence and flexibility through group work and leadership roles. An example would be working with the TEDx Ashesi PR team, which has taught me how to quickly adapt to changes while communicating ideas effectively. And I'm also in charge of communicating and being the link between the TEDx Ashesi team and the general Ashesi community. So for my weaknesses, I would say I still struggle with time management and decision making under pressure. In tight situations, I sometimes find it hard to choose what to prioritize effectively, but I'm actively working on it using tools like time blocking and decision matrices, following mentors online, among others. As for the opportunities identified as being part of the Ashesi Sign Language Club, it has opened doors to practical experiences that improve my inclusive leadership and teamwork skills. The threats I encounter involve largely balancing academics, leadership roles, and my personal goals, which feels overwhelming at times. But through reflection and mentorship, I'm learning to build resilience and handle self doubt as I foresee in the coming semester that I would have a lot of work to do because of certain positions I will find myself in. As I envision myself in my 70s, I reflect on the experiences that shaped me into the person I have become. My leadership journey started small but was filled with powerful moments. It all began when I joined a non-profit organization focused on mental health awareness, which is a cause close to my heart as it's often overlooked in many communities. But I knew that to scale our impact, we needed stronger partnerships, and so I took the initiative to reach out to global organizations. And after months and months of proposals and negotiations, our nonprofit secured support from the United Nations, which was a turning point for us and also helped strengthen my leadership skills. At the heart of my leadership, though, is the desire to empower others. And so I began a program to mentor young women leaders who are often limited by social barriers. As I realized that leadership was about lifting others as you also climb and rise to the top. One of my proudest milestones was partnering with my community to build a school in a rural area, as education for me is a tool for transformation, and I know what I know because I am educated. Professionally as well, my journey led me into the world of technology and data science, where I earned opportunities to work at some of the top tech companies in the world, like Microsoft and Pinterest, as a data scientist and analyst, where I used data to drive innovation, solve business challenges as well. However, I believe learning is a lifelong process. After gaining significant experience, I planned to pursue a master degree in data science or AI, followed by a PhD. And my goal was to contribute is to contribute to research that bridges technology and social impact, whether it's by using machine learning to improve the education accessibility or leveraging AI to analyze mental health trends globally. One pivotal moment came when Mr. Jude, a guest speaker in our Leadership 4 class, spoke on project management and using the SMART metrics and how to turn abstract ideas into feasible projects. And this lesson changed how I approached my personal development goals. Another key milestone was working with teams, such as how I do in TEDx Ashesi PR team. And there I practice servant leadership and I put the team's success first by adapting to challenges if they arose due to conflicting time schedules and all of that. Moving on to my action plan for growth, it focuses on three key areas being decision making, delegation, and time management. So, for decision making, in order to improve my ability to make decisions under pressure, I will take on active leadership roles next semester. So I have signed up for the Ashesi Buddy App program where I'll be taking on two incoming students and serve as a guide for them. I'm also part of the Ashesi Career Coach and service where I also serve as a guide, but this is a formal position in the CAPS department of the school. I also plan to play a central role in organizing the next TEDx Ashesi event, which will allow me to make quick and effective decisions while receiving feedback from my peers and mentors. Moving um, to the next focus, which is delegation. I believe leadership is about trust and teamwork, and to strengthen my delegation skills, I will focus on identifying team member strengths and assign responsibilities accordingly, especially in the oncoming project of the Ashesi TEDx event. And so I will delegate project tasks in group settings so that I can focus on high level objectives to bring out the most of the event. And lastly, effective time management will help me balance my academics, leadership roles, and personal development. And I would implement a weekly planning system and prioritize tasks using tools like the Eisenhower matrix by setting goals and tracking my projects and progresses. I would ensure that I'm under consistent growth and also giving feedback to my mentor through a program which has been organized by the Ashesi and Microsoft company where I'm working with a mentor from that company who happens to be a software engineer. This leadership development plan would not be complete without acknowledging the profound lessons I have learned throughout my leadership journey. First, from Ubuntu, where I learned that leadership is about community, and from our class discussions, where I learned that transformational leaders combine vision with action and they inspire others not just with their words but also with consistent effort and impact. From my failures and challenges where I've discovered resilience and that leadership is not about perfection, but learning, adapting and improving. Now, particularly reflecting on Jacqueline's TED talk on making a dent in poverty, I've learned that creating meaningful impact requires patience and consistency. As I look ahead, I am determined to embody these values, serving others while continuously striving to improve myself as well. And speaking about self improvement, Dr. Hassan, I remember your reaction to my comment on wanting to go to the gym during our first interaction in the first week of class. And I'll take that as a day to add it to next year's plans and goals for the year. So rather than saying that I want to go to the gym, I think I would incorporate that into healthy life choices so that it doesn't put me in a box of just going to the gym specifically, but engaging in actions which will lead me to healthy life choices, which include going to the gym. So I think, yeah, that will be something I'll add to my personal development goals. In conclusion, my leadership development plan reflects a journey of growth, self-awareness, and service. I'm committed to becoming a leader who uplifts others, contributes meaningfully to her community, and leads with authenticity and humility. Thank you so much for listening to my story, and I hope it inspires you to reflect on your leadership journey as well. Embrace your potential and continue striving for growth. As leaders, we are not just responsible for our own progress, but for the progress of those around us. Together, we can make a difference. Thank you. Bye.